Hi kids, today we heard an amazing story, and it's hard to believe that it really happened, but it did. And this was not the first time that Daniel's three friends, Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego, had been brave about standing up for what was right. They had built their trust in God by saying no to things before that they knew were wrong to do. Let's think of some ways that we have heard about over the past few weeks since we met Daniel, Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego. It all started out by Daniel and his friends choosing not to eat the wrong foods when they were training to be helpers of the king. They knew all the food they were given to eat would be lovely to eat, but they chose to obey what God wanted, and so they ate just vegetables instead. Then they trusted God to keep them safe when they prayed for him to show Daniel what the king's dream had been and what it meant. And God did. Then came the next much harder challenge: not to bow down to the huge gold statue that the king had told everyone to bow down to whenever they heard trumpets and pipes being blown. The friends would have been really afraid, but they had made up their minds they would only worship the one true God, and so they did not bow down and worship the gold statue. They trusted God to keep them safe, but they were willing to die rather than do what was wrong. Well, I've got a candle with me today. It's not really a real one. If it was, it would be very hot. You know, the furnace was really hot, much hotter than this candle would be if it was real. And God did keep them safe from the hot flames of the furnace. The consequence of not bowing down to the golden statue meant they were not thrown into the hot fiery furnace. God was with them, and the king saw God with them. Daniel's friends loved God fully, and they wanted to fully follow him, and they were ready to do anything to show that they loved God more than anyone or anything else. Are you ready to stand up for God and do what's right, even if no one else does? It's really hard, isn't it? But God's calling us to do that, and we need to choose to love Jesus every day and remember that Jesus is with us all the time, especially when something is very difficult. So let's make sure we always stand up for him. See you very soon, kids. Bye.